I have some Qeno wireless headphones here that I'm trying to fix. It broke in the most, in the weakest spot, honestly. And I used one of its own parts to fix it. So this little metal plate was in here to cover the wire going in to protect it. But yeah, I don't really use that, or the user won't use that, whose headphones these are. Yeah, she's got a tiny head, but the, the most important thing is that this doesn't need to move. It's enough if it has a fixed length, and then I just glued this piece of metal here where it broke at the weakest part, where there are two holes here uh, to hold this part here. And that's a really stupid design choice to weaken it exactly here where the metal plate, the metal sheet ended originally. It went up to here. And here it's only thin plastic, so when you open the headphones, snap. Yeah. So that was one problem, it broke here. I glued on with some glue used for smartphone screens. So when you replace a broken smartphone screen, you just put that glue around the frame, put it in for 2 days, and it's as good as new. So that's what I used, but I also put in like 2 or 4 screws to hold it together, nice and strong. I also replaced the battery. It had a teeny tiny battery. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oops. It was like this little guy, only 450 milliamp hours, and I don't know how truthful that is. This was its battery, and the official specification said that it can run for 25 hours on that. So yeah, I put in a 900 milliamp hour battery from a Sony Ericsson smartphone. That's funny. From a normal phone. This one is 900, and this should last realistically like 10 hours at least, or maybe 20 if you are not using it that loud. Otherwise, this is kind of nice. I glued in the battery so I can't show you all the circuit board, but it's quite nicely designed with 4 buttons here, micro USB for charging, audio in. Here is a hole, one of the holes, or both are for the microphone. Oh no, this one is for the LEDs, so you can see the LEDs. Those are 2 little LEDs right there. And this is for the microphone and micro SD slot. So this cost 30 bucks, which is quite expensive for a piece of crap like this. But at least they had the budget to kind of design a unique circuit board, and yeah, they cheaped out on the battery. They used the bad plastic frame design, but overall these are really great, and the owner of it is pretty much satisfied with it, except for the fact that it broke and the battery didn't last long, but otherwise great quality. So yeah, I'm not going to assemble it now yet. I may still have to do some things here, but I just want to show you how easy it is to disassemble. It only had 4 screws here, and this leather, or whatever you call it, the sponge and the leather, this just pushes in with these 4 sticks, whatever you call them. They just you just shove them in, or pull them out if you want to take it apart. Just pull it out gently, and yeah, you get access to the screws. You remove the screws, you have access to those things inside. So how cool is that? If you think about all the high value brand headphones that don't let you in. I mean, if you want to repair it, you're gonna break something 100%. Compared to that, this is so easy. And yeah, the only thing here that I have to mention is that the original place of the battery was in this side. So you pushed it in through a hole here on the backplate or whatever you call it, under the circuit board, and it's not really accessible, so I had to put the battery here. I could have put an even bigger battery on the other side of this plastic sheet, but it's glued in. It's also held in with these tabs, but those are glued in or somehow fastened in. I couldn't remove it. So that's one major flaw, downside, whatever you call it. I could have put in a 2000 or 3000 milliamp hour battery. If I would just break that off, I didn't want to take the risk. Because maybe 900 milliamp hour is enough, but it would be nice if I could just break this and put in nice large battery here under the cover. So yeah, maybe I'll do that in the future, but for now, this is how it looks. And yeah, it has that Chinese lady telling you to connect it to Bluetooth. Bluetooth mode. Powering off. That's kind of annoying. Why couldn't they find another voice for this thing? So yeah, what else did I want to tell about this thing? Qeno. It doesn't have a model number or anything. Oh, it has something. Wait, I'm looking at the website. It's AP-171. Yeah. It has noise cancellation. Yeah, I don't really think so, but it says so. And 25 hours of battery life. Yeah, whatever. I'll just leave a link in the description if you want to see it. You can search for it at the local retailer if you're interested. I mean, it's kind of nice until you break it. Then you have to glue stuff together and maybe use some screws and use its own parts to make it good again, make it great again. That's how you say it in an election year. Make these headphones great again. So that's what I'll do, and maybe I'll make another video about it to tell you how much the 900 milliamp hour battery lasts and if the repairs were good enough for use.